All right, so let's continue the story. Okay, I know this is a different video, but it is what it is. Just get along with it. So finally, right, I'm in my cousin's car, going to my sister's house, and boom, I'm there in front of their house, nervous as shit, and trying to figure out, like, how are they gonna react to me? So my second youngest sister showed up first, and she came into the car, and she was really open-minded and very just calm, cool, and collected about me. And that really made me feel very comfortable because I was so nervous and I really didn't think she would accept me at all. But it's so weird looking at her back then because she looks just like me, just a tad bit darker. And that moment was so surreal because I never thought in a million years I would ever see my siblings or even have siblings, to be honest. Then my youngest sister came after her and she was really quiet, really reserved. And I kind of knew that it would be that way because if she's anything like me, obviously, you know, us Virgos, we don't really like new company. We really don't know you like that. So I understood where she was coming from, but I really appreciate the fact that she actually came out anyway and showed up. Then my sister told me out of nowhere, like, hey, you want to see our dad? I'm just like, see our dad? What are you talking about? He's deported. Like, why? Like, what are you talking about? I don't understand what you're saying. She's like, deported? What you mean deported? He lives down the street from us. I said, oh, hell no. I'm like, down the street? What you mean down the street? That can't be so. He called me on a foreign phone number and you're telling me he lives down the street? Nah, I have to see this in person. I have to see if this is true. So it's two of my sisters, my cousin, and we unexpectedly went to my father's house, whom he lived with his mother and his two siblings, I believe, that I never met. And the person who actually opened the door was my grandmother. And I do remember having a conversation with her before I came to New York City. And she acted like, you know, she was happy and excited to hear my voice, even though she never met me. And then the moment she opened the door, it's like, who is this? Even though I had said, hey, I spoken to you on the phone. We had a conversation. She just looked at me and said, I don't know who you are. I said, all right, cool. So we went down the hallway and eventually got to a door. And when we opened the door, I looked to my left and I saw one of my father's brother. Then I turned to my right and then I saw my father sitting on the bed in front of me. And when I looked at him, all I could think of is, damn, he's a bum. Like, literally, he looked like a bum. He had like a beat up white beater and gray shorts, I guess he had on. And the weird thing is, I really looked like him. It was so awkward just staring at him and my sister next to me. And the funny thing is that he had the audacity to ask my sister, who is this? Referring to me. As if me and my sister don't even look anything alike. And we look exactly alike. But I feel like I'm rushing the story. So wait for part 3 because I'm telling you, it's going to be kind of crazy.